What GR3 with the vodka tonics. What do you mean you don't have any emojis? Can you not use the you got a little member thing? Or are you saying you like specifically don't have an emoji, Holly? I'm gonna need decks up here. Alright. Let me grab all these cards. You're just saying you don't have any Grim emojis? Stream settings, low latency. Alright, everything looks good. Yeah, just rock the Mewtwo's. Alright, are we good? Everyone can hear me, see me, everything looks fine? See stacks of cards? Stacks of cards? Alright. Cool. Make some piles here. You don't like the blinks? Alright. Alright, we are operational now. I have big stacks of cards. All from different events. I went to CollectACon last month. Orlando CollectACon, that was, I think, the middle of, what month are we in now? June, May. Second or third, I think third weekend of May was CollectACon. I have not put up any of my cards yet. Every single card I got at CollectACon is still in the original sleeves, still in the price tags. They have been sitting on my desk for almost an entire month now. And since CollectACon, I went and picked up a collection from another local buddy. He bought a vintage binder and gave me first dibs on it. I picked up a ton of stuff. I took a mountain trip the other day with a couple buddies, picked up some stuff at a card shop up there, bought some stuff on Craigslist from a local friend. She just shipped them to me. So I have a lot of cards, and I have been for, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks now, sitting on all these cards on my desk, waiting to put them up, waiting to put them in sleeves. I've marked most of them off in my app, but I'm going to double check the app as the binders are out, make sure we're pretty much up to date on everything, because there's always something not marked in the app, and then I eventually buy it, and yeah, then I end up having a duplicate that I have to sell or something. So let's get to it. Let's go through in chronological order all of CollectAcon's pickups, everything that you saw in my video that dropped a couple weeks ago. There was, I think, quite a few cards that weren't in the video that were just little quick deals, or I didn't have my camera stuff on. And then we're going to go through just all the other pickups. I'm probably going to go through all the cards first, de-sleeve them, put them in their respective sets, then get the binder out. Let's put them all in the binders, double check the app in the binder, just so we can kind of go in order of sets here, so we're not taking out multiple binders multiple times. So yeah, if everyone's ready, let me get a sip of water. Any questions? Haven't talked to anyone in a month. What's up? How's everybody been? All right. So, stack. This entire stack is going to be up first. I sorted it already by set. This was... I'll save that for last. That's the last cards. Alright. Actually, we're just going to go through and de-sleeve to start with. ton of Topps Chrome. This is all base Topps Chrome, not Spectra, Sparkle, Techno. Picked up a massive lot from a guy at CollectACon. I remember, I think like 6 or 7 cards, and he ended up chasing me down and was like, hey, I found some more Chrome, made another quick deal, and brought home all of this Chrome from one person. I want to say possibly a couple cards were gifted to me from my buddy Tyler. I think he threw a couple Chrome cards my way when I saw him. Krabby? Evolves Kingler, Kangaskhan. Ignore all these price stickers. I think it was 130 or 140 for most of the entire stack, and then another 20 or 30 bucks for, I think, 3 more. Yeah, this Aerodactyl is one of the 3 there at the end, which Series 2, a lot harder to find in Series 1. They're all pretty clean, too. Not any, like, bends or creases that I've seen. Dratini is a pretty good one. First one in the Evolution line. Crazy thing is, I actually had the full Dratini Evolution line, and I sold it to one of my buddies who's been doing a Topps Chrome Master Set. And that was before I started Topps Chrome, so now I wish I had not gotten rid of them because I need to get them again. So, finally, all the price tag stickers get to go away, and we have a nice little stack of Topps Chrome to put in the binder. I'm pretty sure this was in numerical order, so I'm just going to put it all back. Goldeen, Kangaskhan, Kingler, Krabby, Drowsy, Cloyster, Magnemite, Meowth, Diglett, and the Blastoise was the big pickup. This was like, I think, the worst condition. Yeah, the bottom left and bottom right were just a little bit pressed in. Tops, you pretty much call it like soft corners. It's a harder kind of like cardboard material or harder plastic, or I don't even know, whatever composite it is, but it just pushes in real easy. It's like a paper cardboard, so once it dings a corner, there's no getting that out. Hey, thanks for the voucher on Tyler. Picked up a nice little stash for the EX era. Nice finding cheap cards. Every LC is over 100. Yeah, LC is ridiculous, but no problem on the heads up there. Bionicle, what's up, dude? Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. I got all my EX era stuff right next to me, so we will jump to that as soon as we start getting the cards sorted. I have my 2 binders, which house the first 6 sets, and we're going to have them out. We're going to flip through every single page in them. But first things first, I want to put up all this Topps Chrome. I probably should have sorted first. I keep jumping in crazy order here. I really wish Dex would add Topps Chrome to the binder. I've even messaged them and they said no, so my only way to do Chrome right now is in Poke Collector, and I'm not the biggest fan of this app. This is the only thing I'm using it for. Pretty sure I went through all of it already and marked them off. You know what? I'm just going to double check after the cards are in to make sure the whole binder's up to speed. So we won't waste time with the app right now. Let's just actually put the cards up. So, if nobody has seen this before, this is my Topps Chrome binder. I have it in an old school vintage binder. It houses 2 sets. My Topps Chrome, just base Topps Chrome. Again, not doing Spectra, Sparkle, or Techno. This is just going to be a full base set once it's done and complete. And then there's a second set back here. It's all the Burger King cards, which are really cool. I am not sleeving the Topps Chrome. They are going to go straight into the binder where they need to go there. Because I got these like Ultra Pro, like premium thick ones, and they just look really good and hold the card in place there. And I'm doing only one-sided cards, or basically 9 cards per sheet, because I want to see the backside of all the Chrome cards, see all the Pokemon information, the little sketches, everything. So, not like, I don't remember how many I have. I think I'm probably around 40 or 50 or so in, so maybe about a third. It just looks so good now that it's getting laid out. All right, so we are looking for Diglett up next. That's going to be on the next page here. 50 goes right there in the middle. I don't have a complete page yet. We're trying. So I'm going to need Doug Trio and whoever 54 is there. Psyduck. So Doug Trio and Psyduck, and I will have my first complete page. I think that's the closest to completion. Yeah, with how cheap Topps Chrome is. Oh, let me just backtrack because nothing's cheap anymore. Base set, the cards, you can find clean cards like light play, near mint, just really good condition. Topps Chrome for, in the past, when I started it, about $5-10 each. Now they're 10, 15, 20 each for Series 1. So, depending on the Pokemon in Series 2, they get a little bit more expensive. There are still plenty of expensive ones like Gengar and Mewtwo. I don't have any of the big dogs yet, but most of these are in really good shape. All right, we are looking for 81 up next. 77, 78, 79, 80, and 81. We got Magnemite to go in. And there we have pages of nothing when it gets to Series 2. Scyther is the only one I have left in here. So we got to do a little bit of counting. I think we ended on 81 there. So that should go through 90. Make sure it's the only page. Next up, I got 91. So Cloyster's going to go right there. That should go through 99. I got 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Yep, we got Drowsy. We got a few that goes on this page. Trying not to smash the corners putting them in. We got 96, we got 98, 99. Every card counts. It's going to take a while to finish this binder. For anyone that is new here, Bionicle, I only collect in person. So every single card that I've acquired that is vintage has only been in person. The only exceptions I make are on like Instagram. If we make a deal, like I'll buy a card or two off Instagram every now and then. But every single card has been through my card shop, a local collection, friends, gifts, all sorts of stuff. CollectAcons, every reason you can think of. As long as it's in person, I've gotten cards. 108. I'm going to lose track here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we are in order. We're looking for 142 and 147. 123, 126, 127, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's always good to double check every now and then because sometimes those last cards get out of order. So Kabuto is correct. 40, 41, and 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So this is going to be the last page. It will end with Mewtwo and Mew on this page. And that is where we're at for Topps Chrome. What do I have total? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, or 45, 46, 47, 48. Did I lose count there? I'm going to give up. I'm at 40 or 50. I think my brain is tripping right now. I think I said 30 twice. All right, so we made it through Topps Chrome. The last side of this binder is solely Burger King uncut sheets. I have a full uncut sheet with all the Burger King promos and arts, or not promos, but they have all of the artwork on the back side. A lot of super cool ones. A lot of these repeat. There's like a finite amount, but there are all of the Pokemon. I bought this off eBay. Because it's weird and obscure, has been like one of my only exceptions for eBay because I always talk down on eBay. I saw this posted like 6 months ago for like $60 or $70 shipped. It was a fresh case break too, where somebody had a fresh case of uncut sheets from Burger King sitting in a box. I have no clue how they got them, but they were just parting them out for I think 65, somewhere in that ballpark, shipped for every single sheet, and they actually came with these 3-ring protectors. So I was like, screw it, I bought it, and I figured I would never see this in person as a complete set, and just threw it in the binder. I think I made this binder first and then put the top stuff with it. There are a lot of sheets. I think there's like 18 or 20 of them. $17, $18. They're numbered at the top. I think that's the last one. It is not. Up, they were stuck at the bottom. Sheet 19 and sheet 20. Just cool binder. Nothing else will be going in it. So that one gets shown off first. So we're up to date on Chrome. What are we going to be looking for next? If we go in order, which I think this stack is... Actually, I'm going to work off of this camera because I want to de-sleeve everything here. So, quick show off. Everything from CollectACon, Aquapolis. It's 1 Skyridge card. Nope, 2, 3 Skyridge cards. Ruby and Sapphire. Little Sandstorm. Everything that's clean I picked up. Even the cheap stuff. You need those to build binders. It's impossible to finish these sets without finding all the commons, the uncommons, just the non-hollows. I will look through any binder I can find these days to bring home a haul like this again, because this was a lot more fun than just buying a couple expensive cards. That's why I started the EX era, because I was getting so limited on what I could find with Aquapolis and Skyridge in person, that starting a bunch of new sets opens up the possibility to what I could find at con. So I can come home with like 50, 60, 70 cards that a ton of them are cheap. A lot of people gave me deals off these sticker prices, just picking up very cheap cards, $1, $2, $3, $5 each, finished off the binders. A lot of them have super sick swirls too for the hollows. Raichu wasn't in the video. I thought I filmed that, but I guess we didn't add that in. But got that for $20. Stupid clean. We will take everything out, put them in fresh sleeves, take the price tags off of them. Bulbasaur Reverse is huge. I've been loving doing Fire Red Leaf Green. Oh. And the banger of the weekend. Crystal Kabutops, full trade. I did not pay $900 cash. I traded 2 cards that I had brought with me, a bunch of PSA 10s, stuff I picked up years ago for dirt cheap. It was a Sizor EX full art. I think it was Breakpoint. It was an XY card, and then the Best of Games promo in a PSA 10. Both equaled around $900, and he did 100% straight trade. So where's the card? That's why I was keeping this card here. So gold and silver. Shout out to a cool vendor, did a fun trade with me. Brought home a Crystal Kabutops, valued at $900. Conditioning wise, like the way he did it was off of a PSA 5 pricing is what he told me. It's got a couple little like surface dents and dings or bends in the bottom right corner. Let's go ahead and take this one out. I remember something being on the left side. There it is. You can see right there. There is a small little crease. And then in the bottom right, there's another one right there. It's like an indent. Yeah, you can see it. It's like pressed in on the card right there. And I think there was a... kind of hard to see with the lighting, but there's like another bend going that way too. I'm gonna throw it in the humidor box. Try to flatten it out a little bit, but otherwise I don't even care. I mean, the condition is so nice on it. There's really not a lot of whitening. I mean, if it didn't have those couple little surface issues, it'd probably be light play. Yeah, you can see an indent there in the left side of the card. It's almost like shadowed where it's raised. Maybe a little water damage. I'm not sure. But I'm not going for near mint. I cannot afford near mint. So finding cards that I can trade for, get great deals on, or that are still going to look completely awesome as soon as I put it into the binder here in a second, those are the cards we pick up. So the first card I'm actually going to sleeve tonight. I did not go to CollectACon KC. Orlando CollectACon is the only one I've been to. Orlando CollectACon was the last one I went to 3 weeks ago in the end of May, or whatever we said it was, like May 23rd, 24th, 25th. I think I put it in the description. That's the last one I've been to, and I don't know how many more, if any, I'm going to hit this year. Holly is pregnant. We are having twins, and traveling is now out of the question as she reaches the 3rd trimester. I am not going to be leaving home and leaving her home alone. So I'm going to be here. If she makes it past the middle of August, is going to be Charlotte CollectACon where I live. So hopefully I make it to Charlotte CollectACon at the middle of August, and we'll go from there. Yep, Holly throwing the baby emojis in chat. Much appreciated, ALB. One day, once they're done and everything at the house is under control and it makes sense to leave the immediate area again, I'll be hitting cons again. So hopefully sooner than later. But let's get all these cards back in the order they were, just so I don't get everything out of order, and take a stack of sleeves and just go to work here. So yeah, what's everybody else collecting right now? Or do we collect? Do we trade, vend, hoard? What are we doing? Yeah, these are our first kids, so we are scared, excited, all the things. A little Voltorb from Aquapolis. There's still, after we get through all of these cards, there's still 3 more stacks. They don't break easy. Yeah, we're gonna be beyond nervous on that first little bit of time. I can get my mouse over here to work. Do a little zoom action just to get closer to the cards. Out with the old, in with the new. Pretty much everything, if I remember right, that we picked up was about light play. More or less in that ballpark. Collect sealed. All right. 3-pack Supreme Victors is cool. Holland Phantoms is cool. I would love to rip that. I am not working on Holland Phantoms right now, but maybe one day if it ever makes sense again. Kind of scared it's not ever going to make sense again for those stamp sets. Even if the pricing comes down, and there's always going to be people just buying it up thinking that maybe one day it's going to go back up. So we'll see. I'm scared that what's the last set? Fire Red Leaf Green. Fire Red Leaf Green might be the last set that I actually start for a long time. The set after that being Team Rocket Returns. Pretty much a goal of mine would be to do that set. It just depends on what the stamp market looks like, especially those EX cards. Skipped a card. Hey Grim, watched all your content for a while. Much appreciated, dude. E-Series and Charizards. That is a not cheap taste. All vintage is better. Yep. So basically all e-reader cards and Charizards, all vintage. Nice. Japanese exclusives are not cheap either. Just Phone, what's up? These are just the Ultra Pro sleeves. I don't remember what point they are, but that's what I use for all my binders. They're all literally in that same sleeve. I've bought countless and countless over the years off Amazon. ALB, you got that expensive taste. Well, a lot of these sleeves are just getting straight stuck. Some of these I want to check out. This artwork is freaking sick. Dude, got you back into finishing your e-reader sets? You can no longer afford rent and you live under a bridge. Don't blame me for that part, but it's totally awesome you picking it back up. What are you doing? Are you doing what I'm doing? Like Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge? All of it? Debating Ultra Pro penny sleeves. So yeah, these are going to be the Ultra Pro penny sleeves. Versus Vault X penny sleeves. I am all for some affordability, because if you're paying Vault X prices for sleeves and you have a metric shit ton of cards, it just adds up quick. Team Rock Returns is a set most people haven't seen much of. Stamps are drying up everywhere. I've made this statement multiple times. It's getting harder at cons. I mean, Orlando CollectACon was the last con I was at, to see and find cards like e-readers, like all the holos from Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge, Legendary Collection. I'm not seeing a lot of it at cons anymore. Like, there's not a ton in display cases. It's all dried up. People are hoarding it. Hidden Legend and Fire Red Leaf Green reverses are disgusting. I am so glad I started these sets. Yeah, we're doing Ultra Pro penny sleeves. I never got into really looking into other varieties. I think I've tried some Vault ones before, like had a pack of them, but I'd rather just get the cheap Amazon ones. I mean, they're not like cheap quality. I mean, I feel like they do a fine job. They just, card goes in sleeve, sleeve goes in binder, you're done. My binders stand straight up. They don't move like ever. I don't see how people damage so much of the inside of their binders, or at least that's what I've heard. Yeah, there's too many people buying things and sitting on things. Such a cool card. Now, I am thinking of doing a pretty cool project where I'm going to actually redo my binders for the first time in years. Because a local buddy and I have been talking about, he's got a kind of a really cool project going on. I won't even lay into anything, but we're gonna more or less make designs on binders if you've seen stuff like that before. So I kind of want to get all new binders. I might not even do vault again. I might try to do a larger size binder setup where they're all going to be designed. I'm going to figure out how that is or how that looks and redo everything. At that point, I might condition all the cards. I might re-sleeve the cards with a different sleeve. We'll see. But stay tuned for a possible binder swap out where everything gets a new home. Yeah, BCW sleeves are good too, GR3. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the 1,000 count binders if one makes sense and looks good. I'm just worried about, as heavy as it is, like my Expedition binder, it's down by my feet here. Like my Expedition and Legendary Collection is in like the Vault XL binder, the 4x3. And it's a heavy binder, so I can't imagine like how heavy a 1,000 count binder is completely filled with cards, which I can easily do starting at like base set. Look at the swirl on that thing. So you're getting all 3 e-reader sets. I mean, this, are you doing master sets like 330-ish cards each? That is such a sick card. What is the final count for those? So if that's full master sets, I think it is like 330 each, so it's just shy of 1,000 cards, or right at 1,000 cards for all of it. I do have the cool binder up here, so I'll flip through it. There's nothing to put in it, but I do have my Legendary Collection and Expedition Master sets up here. I think I underestimated how long it would take to de-sleeve and re-sleeve like 100 and something cards. Let alone getting, oh, it's got a little dinged corner. Oh well. Some of these I haven't ever even taken out of the sleeves before. I just grabbed them out of binders and just bought them because they were like $1 or $2 each. Okay, so you can fit all 3 e-readers in a Vault 4x4. Good to know. That would be a sick binder to have done, and then like laser engrave or do the front cover with Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge on there. Fire Red, Leaf Green, reverse with a swirl. I am trying to find as many copies as I can like that. Reverses with swirls are my new favorite thing in life. I have a really good Charmander one. Kangaskhan reverse, super sick. Stack is getting tall. My CollectACon haul, I gotta say, was pretty awesome. It feels so much better coming home with a massive stack instead of feeling defeated coming home with like 4 cards because that's all you could find to work for your sets. Like I said a little bit ago, it's just getting so so hard finding Aquapolis and Skyridge reverses now that I need. Because I only need, I think, like 40-ish more cards, 40 or 50 more cards for Aquapolis to be 100% done. And I'm like halfway through Skyridge. Another sick card. Adam, are you finding any good deals on Skyridge? Like finding reverses for relatively cheap? Yeah, just phone. This is taking forever. Another super sick one. That's a great artwork. Was it Nishida? Yeah. There is very little Union Arena. If I ever come across like Union Arena booster boxes that are pretty affordable, I usually take 1 or 2 home just so we have fun ripping. I don't look as much for Weiss. I just never got into it. But we do rip a lot of Union Arena. We watch a lot of animes. Found Alakazam Skyridge. Oh, reverse. What's that, card 1? Yeah, all the raw is like PSA 9 or just shy of PSA 10 pricing these days. All right, we have 1 full stack in its fresh sleeves. I'm going to keep just crystal Kabutops out of that stack. Trying to finish the last 3 Neo sets. Was that Discovery, Revelation, and Destiny? Commons, uncommons. Even like that stuff, like Destiny, all of Neo, all those cards have gone through the roof. Like some of those non-holo cards or the rares are just absolutely insane. I hate it when they stick. This lot, I don't remember exactly what I paid. Here, let's flip through it first. I probably should have shown it off. Which shinings are you missing? Beginning Legendary Collection this time of year, or this market, is horrible. First Ed is also sick. I did not do variants when it came to First Ed. So, like, my base set is mainly Shadowless. It's all my childhood stuff. And then everything that was in my childhood binder I kept as First Ed. And then everything else I got was unlimited. It wasn't until I got to Legendary Collection is when I started doing like actual master sets with all the reverses. So LC and all of the other sets, all the e-readers past that are all full master sets with reverses. But I haven't done First Ed and Unlimited. All right, this stack I got at a Chick-fil-A meeting one of my local buddies who picked up a vintage collection. He wanted to give me first dibs. This was somebody's childhood binder. They priced out pretty much the entire binder, and he bought it. Hit me up that day. He was like, hey, if you want to meet up, go through it, figure out exactly what you want, what you need. So this is what we came up with. He cut me a deal. I want to say, I don't remember the exact price. I think we wrote all the pricing of how we conditioned them. Near mint. Yeah, we put all the conditioning and all the pricing that we thought was fair, and then he gave me like a little bundle deal off of this number. So everything I got at the Chick-fil-A Reverse Puccina. Breloom. That Raichu's cool from Magma and Aqua. Reverse Mightyena is actually a really sick card too. Finished Raichu does not count as pre-release. I will never say it actually counts because I don't want to put that hole in my binder. W stamps are cool. Best of games are cool. Energizer games are cool. Dude, that's like I learned as I went too. Like I found those cards. I found all new like subsets and all new promo sets and all the variants. We've all been there. But yeah, no, I have all that. Congrats on winning or finishing all that. Do you have the best of game jumbos? I'm still missing 2 jumbos. Dark Ivysaur and Dark Venusaur jumbos. If anyone can get me those, that would be beyond appreciated. I've yet to come across them at a con or convention. Dark Celebi is absolutely sick, Adam. I love this card. Love Disc. Ton of reverses. Pidgeot reverse. Nidorina. Parasect. The Yukimori artworks from Fire Red are getting stupid expensive too. The Paris, the Slowpoke. Ended up picking up all these because the prices haven't really jumped much. But he gave me a deal, so I'm happy with all that. These are all reverses. Big stack of top loaders to repurpose after this stream. I sell a bunch of bulk on TCG players, so I'm always using these top loaders to ship out more cards. All right, back to resleeving. I've actually heard the dragon sleeves are really good. It would just be so expensive to actually re-sleeve my entire collection. I don't know. Because it's thousands of cards in the WotC era. Let alone now 6 sets into EX era. You gotta do the jumbos. But priorities first. Finish the sets. Do the jumbos after. I should have brought my jumbo binder up here. Luckily, the non-winners are cheaper. Well, again, I don't know what they cost in this market, but when I collected them all down, they were 10, 20 bucks each. Best of Game Mewtwo is going through the roof right now. I have seen some crazy sales on 8s and 9s. Sick. Sick, Hollow. I am so glad I finished off so much of that I did prior to the last couple years where just everything has gone full parabolic just through the roof. Thick sleeves and top loaders do not slide well. $300 for mod play. I thought this card had a swirl. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's my hollow that has like swirls in the top right corners. I thought this one did too. I don't know. You have a PSA 6 Lugia you need to sell? Like, what's a PSA 6 worth now? Like, when I got my Lugia, it was like 150, 175 for I want to say it's light play. It's been years since I finished Neo. I haven't taken that card out in a hot minute. I think it's just got a little bit of whitening on the backside. Slowly but surely getting there on stack 2. Luckily, stacks 3 and 4 are not that huge. Because I want to start putting these cards up. The fun part is actually putting them into the binder and watching all of the pages get filled up. Like, what did we call this? Yeah, so last sold was 20, lowest listing was 50. What did we decide on? Mod play 16? I think we probably just called it 20 because that's what we circled. Kind of clean card. I am not 100% finished with the WotC era. I need 40 or 50 cards for Aquapolis, and I need I'm halfway through Skyridge, so I think I need about 150 or so for Skyridge. Super sick. Super sick. But I'm 100% done completed through Expedition. Nobody use the thick sleeves and top loaders anymore, please. They are an absolute nightmare to de-sleeve. But as soon as we're done with these cards, we're going to be bringing out the binders and putting everything up in the binders. So we're going to see some cool stuff here shortly. All right. We got another nice little stack of sleeved cards. Ready to go into their sets. Slowpoke. Got a little head swirl happening right there. Skyridge is a pain. I am not enthusiastic anymore about finishing Skyridge. It just doesn't seem logical. It doesn't seem like something I even want to do just because of pure cost. If the reverses are going to be 150 or 50, 100, 150, $200 each, let alone what I need, the remainders of the hollows, the crystals, it just doesn't seem like a set that makes sense to finish. The market has to like crash, and I don't even know if it can crash enough where people are just going to be not wanting to buy those cards up and just hoard them, because that's what's happening right now. I'm a little bit halfway through on the hollows, and I have halfway of the crystals. I have 5 out of these 6 reverses, and I have 2 out of the 6 hollows. But that barely means anything when 2 of the ones that are missing is the Charizard hollow and the Charizard reverse hollow for the crystals, which can buy a car nowadays. I appreciate it, Chicken Bone. Like, everything, e-reader, WotC, all of it's just kind of miserable right now. A lot of the reverses are insanely expensive. Where it's like some of those reverses, what is it on the Aquapolis? The Psyduck that's now selling for like $700, $800, $900, or some ridiculous numbers I've seen on sales. Of course, it's one I don't have. I'm so happy I'm going to have my desk space back. There's just been piles of cards on my desk. My room's been a mess. Finally getting it all back together, cards put up, and starting over again. And then I can finally film some binder videos again. Because I have yet to do a binder video on my Legendary Collection set. And I kind of want to do one for Aquapolis and Skyridge in their current shapes. Just to see how long it takes to finish them. Because it could potentially take years to finish off the rest. Outside of the Psyduck for Aquapolis, I think Aquapolis is in okay shape. I have all the holos, I have all the crystals. Out of the 50 cards I need, 15 of them are non-holos. I don't have a complete Aquapolis non-holo set yet because I just haven't found them. The further you get into WotC, the more I am okay with HP. I have been there. My Legendary Collection set, the condition is whatever. You've seen it. Oh yeah, Snorlax reverse for Skyridge. I have the non-holo. I don't think I have the reverse. Alright, we got another stack done and sleeved. Which I think this is the last set, and not everything even going in binders. Got a CollectACon V. Anyone that knows me or knows my buddy Pete that passed the Toto deals, he collected these. My local buddy that I had not seen in quite some time, I had one of his cards, and he bought that. Pete bought that off of him like 11 months ago or something like that, and he never picked it up, and I just saw him again, and he gave me the snake that Pete had bought. So I'm going to keep that in my collection. Cosmo Holo Machamp. Cool card. I don't think I have my base set binder up. Some random Mewtwo cards, because I buy every Mewtwo I ever find. You gave up with WotC when you got the base too? Jungle Fossil, Team Rocket's where it starts getting a little bad. Like, what's a Dark Charizard worth these days? What is this, a Mata? Found this in a card shop in Asheville when I went up last weekend. 20 bucks. I'm gonna throw it in my Mewtwo binder. See if it stays in the sleeve. First Ed right now is bonkers. Eh. I paid $23 for a non-holo seal. If that sums up Skyridge. Hey, Sarah. Just got your first CollectACon V card the other day. I think Chris has one on his desk, or used to. Seal. Skyridge. You can just go on that pile. We literally talked about that like 2 days ago. If she wanted to take a day trip to Asheville, and at this point, I don't think she wants to leave the city anymore with travel and everything with the pregnancy. Kind of at the point where we're going to start buckling down here. She still hopefully has a couple months to go, but everything's just getting uncomfortable. Sick card. One day. Last sleeve. Literally had one sleeve left, and that's the last card. Are you guys gonna come to Charlotte CollectACon? I mean, deeming she's not, if she's still pregnant around Charlotte CollectACon, We can get together that weekend. Yeah, if you make it up to Charlotte. Alright, I have piles and piles of cards now, so now they need to kind of make sense to where they need to go. Machamp is just going to go off to the side because I do not have that binder right now. Sandstorm V can stay over there. Mewtwo's, we might throw the Mewtwo's in. My Mewtwo binder doesn't get enough love. It is the 2nd week of August, I think. I'm not 100% positive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Aquapolis. Skyridge. Those are going to go right here. Those will be up first. Alright. Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire. Sandstorm. Dragon. Dragon. Ruby and Sapphire. Dragon. Sand. Magma Aqua. Sandstorm. Hidden. Magma. Hidden. Fire. Red. We're gonna have a lot of binders out here in a second. Somewhat related, but I had one of those bulky Vanguard binders. I wasn't familiar with the side. Was the front got... Oh, I hate when that happens. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you guys can make it to Charlotte, just let us know. We'll, it's going to be a day-by-day, week-by-week thing, but hopefully we can... She wouldn't go. We've already ruled out her going at that point, but we can always just visit and get some food or something. Magma... Ton of hidden legends. Ton of fire red. Alright. Let's go in chronological order here. Hidden legends out of the way. Magma Aqua out of the way. This can go there. I'm just going to put cards literally everywhere right now so I can clear the space. Hey, CollectACon, what's up, dude? No, we just had that conversation a little bit ago. I probably won't be traveling to any more CollectACons. While Holly is pregnant, I don't want to leave town anymore at this point. For anyone that doesn't know, we are pregnant. She is pregnant with twin boys, identical twin boys. We're like 20... Holly's still in here. What are you, 26 weeks? I'll act like we know what I'm talking about here. I'm kidding. But yeah, we're 26 weeks. She's getting big, obviously, because there's 2. And yeah, I won't be leaving anytime soon, depending on when those boys actually start being due. Alright. We got a couple Mewtwo's, just throw on the Mewtwo binder. Do that. Me a little zoomy zoom. Cool. Mewtwo binder. Mewtwo binder is just stacked with Mewtwo cards I find. Any condition. So many freaking Mewtwo's. What did I even get here? I don't know if I have a Black Star promo in here. I don't even know where I'm going to put these. They're probably going to be in the back. Almost an entire page of Japanese gym challenge, or gym 2, I think it is in Japanese. Week 26. Hey, I got it right. I knew what I was talking about there. I should do a short on this binder because it's absolutely insane. I might have a soft spot for base set Mewtwo. Base set 2. Yeah, this bad boy. I guess you can go there. We're already started with more randomness, so until I figure out a rhyme or reason in this binder, everything's just going to go in. Alright. Mewtwo binder complete. I hate these front pages. They load from the backside. One swirl, two swirl, one swirl, two swirl, one swirl, two swirl. One of the sickest cards I own. People are definitely hoarding. Let's actually finally put some cards up that make sense to us. What binder do I need first? Actually, I promised this one first. I lied. We are gonna look at the cool set. Just gonna put it on binder view. Legendary collection. We have a full master set. It is finally complete. This binder is probably my favorite binder in my possession. No words needed. Just enjoy the fireworks. Deck exclusives on the backside. How many complete sets do I have? I honestly don't even know. I mean, I got... Vintage-wise, I have everything done all the way through Expedition, but I do have some modern stuff. I was collecting... I think I have 4 or 5 complete Sword and Shield sets. Oh, Japanese sets too. I do some exclusive Japanese sets. VMAX Climax I have. V-Star Universe Master Set, Pokemon 151 in Japanese with every Master Ball and every variant. I have a Master Set of that. I did start Prismatic, but I quit like 1 week in. I think I need like 50 or 40 reverses to go, but I have the full main set and all the hits. Just stuff. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of cards. Let's flip the page. Expedition 100% complete master set. These guys suck. That was like one of the last 5 cards I needed. That and the Gengar reverse of the Hollow, that was the absolute last card I needed for Expedition. It took me forever to get that card. So many variants. I'm glad Aquapolis and Skyridge didn't do what Expedition did, where there's 4 of every freaking card here. There's a Hollow, there's a reverse of the Hollow, and then there's a non-Hollow of the Hollow and a reverse of that one. But this set is absolutely beautiful all laid out. And the only way to do this set is in a 4x3 binder. Having every card paired up with its reverse right next to it. Sad Cubone. Those weren't cheap either. Those were on the rise when I finally got them. Got lucky on the Pikachu. I think I paid like $10 for that. Like, the actual reverse had a show. I started EX Error Black Star promos, winter stamps, pre-releases, things like that, and that's where it's at. It's just the backside of this binder because I don't have another binder to put these in yet. So I have the jumbos of these as well, like the winter stamps, that, and the Marsh Stomp all have a jumbo version. I have those. A lot of neat Black Star promos for the Nintendo era. That's the last Black Star promo, so everything to this point. Started finding some winter cards. That's a pre-release. And does who in here knows what that is? Collect Quest does. 100%. This is probably one of the rarest cards in this binder. Yep, PokeCard Creator Contest. WB put on. I cracked open a CGC 8 to put into the binder. One down, 4 to go. At least I got card number 1. Because who knows how long it's going to take to find the rest. Pikachu is officially unobtainable. So yeah, we got Nintendo era Black Star promos. We have a full Expedition Master Set. And before that, we have a Legendary Collection Master Set. Binder 1 we got to look at. Still haven't put any cards up that matter yet. You go there. Oh, we started with Tops. Tops we put up. I completely forgot about those. I am not ruling out that we put up some Tops Chrome cards, and that was fun. How do I store mid-air jumbos? They don't fit in the 20th bind. Oh, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I can get you a link to the jumbo binder that I have because it's actually really good. It fits every era's jumbos. The Japanese like Koro ones slightly stick out at the top, but the binder's wide enough so it fits all my vintage jumbos and my box toppers. Trying to get it not look all saturated. A little better. Does the picture just look like crap? What's happening here? His webcam is not acting like it should. Anyways, it looks fine. Let's just go through. What did I get for Aquapolis? I think there's... Skyridge. Aquapolis. Skyridge. 47, 56. You go there. That is all Skyridge. So we are looking for spot 46 and 115. Let's flip through. Still missing some holes. Card 1, don't have the non-hollow there. So it's right around like 50-ish cards that I need. Need the non-hollow. I have the reverses on a lot of them. That's gonna suck. Reverse Umbreon. Already missed one. First Aquapolis card going in the binder. Got the reverse Dodrio. And then the second one we're looking for is Voltorb. Card 115. Not that Voltorb. Saw someone sticker for a reverse at 300? The fuck? $300 EV reverse is gonna suck. Almost a complete page. Somebody give me an Onyx reverse. I don't think I have a complete page in this binder yet. I do at the end, but that doesn't count. With reverses, I need an Onyx. Yeah, 300 is a joke. It was probably damaged or something, too. Trying to master XY era. The XY has been on the rise heavy, too. Close with base and flash fire. That's dope. Hey, at least this Voltorb finished the page. The Whoopers don't exist. Yeah, that Psyduck is gonna absolutely suck. My saving grace with Aquapolis is... Oh, I do have a full spread. Alright. We're counting the trainers and the energies. I'm one away from having 2 pages in a row. I guess technically 3 pages in a row. Crystal Nidoking. So many sick cards. Weakness guard reverse? Oh, is that the one with Charmander on it? Is it stupid expensive? Probably is. Why do I even have to ask? $400 plus? What? No. No, thank you. Best T-Tar. Maybe versus Rocket's T-Tar. One of those is the best. This one's just so sick. Unseen Forces T-Tar is really good too. I will give him that. Alright. That's it. Aquapolis binder's done. 2 cards is just an honest day's work. Because I can just flip to the back and look at this. Such a sick Lugia. Stupid Psyduck. Why does Psyduck have to be so expensive? Why do there have to be an A and B of so many of these cards? Another binder done. Skyridge. EX error is probably favorite error. A little bias. Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to favor where they grew up and what they remember the most as a kid. I mean, WotC was me, so I am sticking to that as best I can. Just phone, I would say just wait until you have the funds that when it makes sense to finish Neo and then just keep your base set for now, because if there's a chance it keeps going up, you're going to regret getting rid of it and then it's going to suck redoing it. I need to come up to Raleigh for a CCS show. I heard they're really good up there. I have just yet to be to one and probably won't go to one at this point, at least till the kids are born. Alright, next up for Skyridge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 47, 56, 95, 121, and 150. You just sold your near mint silver border master set. Are you talking about like all EX cards? To fund completing Neo First Ed. That's huge if you got all the shinings. First Ed Shining Charizard, all of them have to be miserable. So many holes in the beginning of Skyridge. Close close to a full regular set, maybe? At least first couple pages. No, just holes everywhere. I retract my statement. It's almost like you just gotta pick your poison in this current market. Working on multiple eras all at the same time is just no longer feasible. Working on Skyridge is no longer feasible. I'm only like halfway through. I think I skipped one right there. I love it when I have the reverse first and I have to get the non-holo after the fact. Next card up is 56. Made another pair. I really hope it cools off after the 30th. Ten out of 10, do not suggest touching E-Series. E-readers are not fun right now. Yeah, Adam, it's, if you're about halfway through, you know about having all the holes. Like, what's a reverse Pikachu go for right now? It has to be insane. Seal got a new home. Alright, got another trainer. Non-holo and a reverse, and we got a full page here, finally. When there's not enough cards in the binder, they always slide around. It ticks me off. I would absolutely love the market to crash. Oh, the next page gets good. Woo. Reverse Snorlax. PSA 7 was approaching 1,600. Alright, yeah, I'm just not going to do Skyridge anymore. Like, it's... I don't... How are people doing this? I do not have disposable funds. Alright. The next page. We finally get to put a new card in on the crystal page. Everybody just look good and stand tall. That's a good looking page. God, the crystals are so sick. Like, even these scare me. They all scare me. They're all expensive. I mean, I don't think that's ever going to happen at this point. The top two up to the right. Hopefully I can get these. My other ones are so clean. It's gonna suck if I start going HP, damage, any condition. Like, I don't want an absolutely destroyed card just to fill the hole. I'd rather just wait and find the right card for the right deal. But I don't know if the right deal is ever going to come for those top right. At least there's a good amount of progress here. This page, this spread is good. We need the Alakazam, the Crobat. Gengar's gonna suck. Alakazam probably half sucks. This probably is like 5x whatever Alakazam is, if not more. Probably 10x. Gyarados probably sucks. Houndoom sucks. Piloswine and Poliwrath, that should finish off this page pretty easily. I'll find the right deal on those guys. Alright, focus is working. So happy I have that one. You slide out. Come on. Yeah, Gengar, Umbreon, Gyarados are all stupid expensive. I am thrilled I have this one. It's actually in really good shape. Got it about a year and a half ago before it exploded. I want to say it was like 900 something value, and I did it in all trade. I don't know what this is worth now. Probably a lot. I missed a couple comments. Might switch to sealed only. Those X, Y, and Sun and Moon collection boxes, though. I have a couple Sun and Moon collection boxes that are really sick. I love the, what is the Ho-Oh and Lugia ones? What is that? The something Treasures, I think. 3 to 4K for the Umbreon is nuts. I believe it, but, like, why? Should have bought Crystal Star 10 last year for 20K and now sell to... Yeah, thinking back, spending 20K to make 140K the following year is definitely would have been the move. If I could pick one Festa card to own, which one would you pick? Isn't there one with like Gengar and Pikachu on it? I like that one the most. I don't know what it's called. I'm not I don't know like the individual years for all those cards. I did pick up a couple bangers though. I got the Flareon recently at a local trade night at a card shop. This one has a dope swirl on it. And this one was a good deal. I think it was like a mod play card. Yeah, it's got like whitening on the backside, but the front hollow was super clean. And of course it has a massive swirl, so I had to have it. But I got this at like 300 trade value. This was like the best deal, and this was months ago. As in like 2 or 3 months ago. It was fairly recent in the scheme of things. Yeah, if that's the first one, the Gengar, the Pikachu, the Sylveon, I like that one the most. 2015, I might be right or wrong there. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of, at least. That's the one I like. Single favorite e-reader card. Probably Expedition Mewtwo. Hollow. Love that card. About the kick. Arms out. Yeah, Adam, like, majority of this binder is light play near mint. Outside of some corner cutting on a few of the hollows, so cutting corners on the reverses and the non-hollows, I really just don't even want to do at this point. I'd rather just wait, but, like, I need so many, what's it even matter? It's not like I'm close. I am a Mewtwo fan, so I will pick Mewtwo every day. There are some far better artworks, I know that for a fact. Out of all 3 e-reader sets, there are some amazing arts. I'm just going to be a little fanboy and pick my Mewtwo. One cool thing... Hopefully I don't dox myself on anything here, but... This... to the left and right of my TV, these are all PSA 1 Mewtwo's. Every single one of these... Actually, this thing's got some slack on it. All PSA 1 Mewtwo's. Lots and lots of pop ones. LC, Gold Star, Team Rocket returns in English and Japanese. The light is blinding it, but every single thing. Do I have a favorite EX era card yet? I don't know. Honestly, let's look. Let's go through my EX era binders, because that's where 90% of my haul from the last month is from. All the first 6 sets of the EX era. We're going to put in a lot more cards now, and I'll see if I have a favorite. Let me pick favorite per set. It's going to be hard just to pick one card across multiple sets with multiple great artworks. Alright, Ruby and Sapphire. Let's see if these cards are in order. 63. This is the shit I'm talking about, where you end up buying 2 cards. To be fair, I think I know why, though, because the small stack of cards I bought from a local friend, and it got lost in the mail. It shipped on, like, May 5th, and I just got it last week. And until I actually have a card in my possession, I don't mark it off in the app. So I know for a fact I probably doubled up on a couple cards of what she ended up mailing me. So the other thing is they're both like near mint. I'm just going to pick one and throw the other into the pile over here. So get these back in order. 1860, 74, 88. Okay, page 1. I got a good bit. Officially just need the Aggron reverse. Next card we're searching for, we already passed because it was 18. Nose pass reverse. Artwork wise, so far, I'm going to say nothing is popping out as a favorite. I got to say the Gardevoir with the giant swirl is super sick. If that will focus. Huge head swirl. That's a cool card. Not saying it's my favorite, just a cool card. Yeah, Chicken Bone, just hit me up if you need anything. We can figure out some trades or something. I'll just throw it into my EX or duplicates. Next card up is 60, so we got a few pages to go here. I really don't want to be basic and just pick EX Mewtwo at the end of this set. I gotta pick something. Alright. Little Mudkip reverse. Puccina 63. Two more cards for this page. Oh. Torchic. So close to a complete page. Need a reverse Wingull now. I do have every EX from this set. Ruby and Sapphire EXs are so much crazier than all the rest. This Lapras card is just insane looking. Get some light on it. Look how the thing pops. Alright, I haven't picked anything yet, have I? I really do like the Scyther. Scyther is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm not going to do any of the starters here. Strong contender. Strong contender, specifically this artwork coughing. This is a cool card. I might just do some off-the-wall picks when it comes to the favorites here. I'm locking in the coughing. Coughing locked in. Favorite set from Ruby and Sapphire done. I won't pick the Mewtwo. Sneasel EX, another strong contender. Those two are disgusting. Honestly, they really nailed all the EXs in Ruby and Sapphire. Hitmonchan, probably one of the best Hitmonchan cards. Does anyone have any different picks here? Not a huge stack for Sandstorm. Card 4, we might as well just put that in. So I need the Armaldo. 950, 33. I did it again. Chicken Bone, your lucky day. I got another pairing. Knocked off the Mawile Hollow. Had the reverse. I still need the Lunatone Hollow. That is such a cool Hollow, too. I need the Seviper Hollow, the Solrock Hollow, and then the others are just going to be reverses. They both look about the same. I'm just going to toss one in. That's going to suck. Umbreon reverse. That's a big card. I need the non-hollow Pichu. Chris, what's up? I'm here. I'm just flipping through the binders and putting in the cards right now. Breloom, go in your home. So far, we've hit 2 duplicates. All right, I cursed it. So far, we've hit 3 duplicates. I am 100% double checking what I have. So we got 3 reverses from Sandstorm and 1 Ruby and Sapphire that I already had. So duplicate it up on those if anyone needs them. That's it for Sandstorm. So let's just check out the rest of the set. Dude, Sandstorm is like one of the ones I am closest on right now for the first 6 EX. Maybe Dragon. I don't know if it's Sandstorm or Dragon I have the most of. This... I can't... I need these 3 to finish off the entire page. And I already have the Pikachu, I have the Psyduck, Sandshrew, the Marill. I need a Ralts, a Seedot, and a Shroomish to finish off this first page. Because I don't think there's any page that's 100% a complete spread yet. Nah, need the most at the front, I believe. Yep, that is as close as we are going to get for a completion. 3 cards away. And I do not have all the EXs. I have 4 so far. I think there's 3 left. All right, favorite art. What are we picking? What are we picking? That's kind of a cool side up card. Not locking it in. What did we pick on the Ruby and Sapphire? Coughing? Raul, what's up, dude? How long have I even been streaming for? I don't even know how long I've been on. I don't know. I can't see anything that tells me time anymore. What time is it? 10:58? Ah, shit. Almost like 2 hours. On the good side is we just got to the good part where we're putting all the cards in the binders. So there's the most amount of cards are going to be the next 4 sets. I do like the Steelix. Picking my favorites is a difficult option on the fly. I'm just gonna lock in the Steelix. Why? I don't know. I'm locking in Steelix. I got nothing else here. I'll probably have a better pick for Dragon. Water Kabutops EX, strong card. I do like that one. The Aerodactyl is dope too. Golduck, the art of Golduck is pretty dope, isn't it? Where's it at? Am I completely blind? That one. It's cool. It's probably better than the Steelix. I'll give it that. Steelix, I don't know. The Arcanine's good too. I'm giving up on Sandstorm. We're moving on to the next set. I do like the Growlithe just laying on the table. There's just certain cards that just like you look at it, it's like, oh, that's a cool card. Dragon is up next, and there's a decent stack for Dragon here. 24, 33, 71, 82, 79. 13 can go right there. 72. Trying to get them all in order here. 76. 80. It's a pretty decent stack for Dragon. 36. All right, cool. First card up is going to be card 13, which is going to be on the second page. Yeah, the Zangoose card is actually pretty sick in Sandstorm there. All right, first page of Dragon. Few holes. I do like the Golem. Strong Golem. I like that art. Card 23. I just missed it. Oh, because it does, I don't even have either of them yet. So reverse bag and goes in. Still need the non-hollow. Another little pair. Horsey's card 33. Didn't have either of them. Didn't have either of these either. Dragon's getting there. Nothing's jumping out as favorite artwork just yet, though. $71. All right, got a couple pages till the next cards. So we'll just check out what we have here. I always love that little Shuppet pointing at the Snorunt, but the reverses just look so good when they're under some light, too. You get that rainbow foil effect. Yukimori, Grimer is always a classic. All right, so I need 2 reverse Corefish because there's 3 of them in this damn set to finish off this page. Yeah, Chris, Seadra, Whiscash, all those are good. Seadra cards always slap. Oh, I got the next 2 right here. Pineco and Slugma go in, and we have a complete page. Don't have the non-holo. Trapinch. Trico. Oh man, I'm on a roll right now. I do not have the energy recycle system though. I almost finished off an entire page. One more reverse right there. These are good. This is the better page of Dragon. I have every EX from Dragon. Don't have TV Reporter. We're not talking about that. Hate that card. That's going to be more expensive than half the stuff on this page. But I have every EX. I have all the Charmander line, and I'm working on my second set with the stamps. These just always deserve a little bit of love. They have 6 swirls on them. Tail swirl on the Charmander. I think it's fire, mouth swirl. Yep, mouth swirl shooting out like flamethrower on the Charmeleon there. Big swirl right underneath the Charizard. That's so dope. Oh, you know what? No one's ever seen the Ray. The Ray was the last one I needed to finish off my Dragon Hollows, and I picked this up probably right before I went to Orlando CollectACon, or maybe it was right after. I put it in my binder. It had to have been before because I was saving all the cards to put up, but I ended up getting the Ray as a good deal from a local buddy. One of the guys I did the last live with all the EX sets in. Finally got this card. I want to say it was like mod play back, some whitening. Yeah, it's just got some whitening on the back side, but the front side looks super clean. I think we ended up at like 200 bucks on it, and I'm pretty sure I gave him trade. Yeah, like tiny little lipped little peel on the EX, which is kind of common. Those borders fray up a little bit. I'm happy with it. This card has gone bonkers. This was binder 1 of the EX era, Dragon, Sandstorm, Ruby and Sapphire. Ton of progress. I'm farther along in these than I am the next 3 sets, but the next 3 sets are catching up kind of quick. So many cards in one binder. All right. We are on to the last. And there's a good stack of cards right there. Magma and Aqua, Hidden Legends, and Fire Red Leaf Green. And then we're done. Finally gonna have some desk space back. Piles of cards finally got de-sleeved from how I got them and put them into their final resting spots. And Magma and Aqua stack. Let's check the numbers. Card 1, you know, and let's just slide that in. I have the holo and the reverse for the Cacturn now. What is this? 81, 76, 37, 13, 33. That's the order. So Raichu's going to be up real soon. All right. Page 1. Not bad for a few months' progress. Honestly, not bad at all here. Raichu's going in. That card is disgusting. That is probably one of my favorite arts from this set. Slowly but surely just getting there. Anything I can find. Commons, uncommons, reverses. I just need it all right now to finish these next 3 sets I'm doing. 36, 37. This page is filling in pretty good. All right, the last 2 cards are just trainer cards, so everything else we're just gonna flip through. There's no fillers here. Hidden Legends and Fire Red Leaf Green were the 2 biggest stacks from Con, because I think a lot more people had the reverses for those out, being a little bit more sought after than regular reverses from the first 4 sets. That's gonna suck. That's probably gonna suck. So many puppy cards. Houndour everywhere. Not a huge set, so 76 is going to go right there, and then 81 is the last one. And my one and only card for Magma, my only EX, is the Entei currently. Pretty sick copy, though. Where do you go? Like right there? I'll figure it out. 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Unless that has a reverse. It's probably 88, 88, 89, 90, 91. I think it did go there. Non-holodeck exclusives for the Kyogre and Groudon. And it moves straight into Hidden Legends. So, huge stack of Hidden right here. The dogs, Chris, the dogs are so good from Team Magma. The Suicune's the best. Like, by far, I'm looking forward to getting the Suicune card. It looks just so good. 13, 14. These are kind of already in order. That's good. 54. 5. Electrode with the big swirl. Another pair on the first page. 54, 82, 92, 40, 56. Come out. All right. So close to getting these cards in chronological order. 2 seconds. 54, 56. You come there. And you go there, and we move on. Oh, is that the secret rare, right, Chris? The Absol with the yellow border. That card's good. So we got Hollow Celebi to go on the first page. Not bad. We got the Pinsir reverse. That Heracross is really good. Shiftry was 14. Got a good chunk of the hollows already. We need more cards filled in. There's always like the glare when it's just all black. $39, $40 reverse. Next up is 43. So I got 43 non-hollow. Oh, another reverse duplicate. I knew this one when I bought it. I bought it accidentally, but it was like only a couple bucks. So add into the pile of duplicates purchased. Spinda goes in. 48, 49, 54. On a hole filling spree right here, 56. Okay. The Chikorita is a super cool artwork. Meditite. 72, 73. What am I looking for here? 72. Shove it, you go there. Almost done. What do we have? 87 and 92. 87 on the reverse. Ancient Tomb and 92 Steven's Advice. 91, 92. And nothing for Hidden Legends. I do not have any EXs. We are going to go straight into Fire Red. Last stack to sort. Another big stack at least. That's a good haul for Fire Red Leaf Green. This set, I think out of the first 6 sets, Fire Red's slowly or quickly becoming my favorite. 6, 11, 12. Something's wrong here. Oh, my Pidgeot's in the wrong spot. Pidgeot is card 10. All right, so lots of stuff to do right here. We got the first page spread, starting with card 1, Beedrill. We got the reverse for the Executor. We got the Kangaskhan reverse. Card 6. Reverse on the Poliwrath. We picked up the Raichu. That is not bad for a first page spread so far. Already tracked down a lot of the hollows. Don't I already have the Pidgeot? Oh, we didn't finish putting these cards in order. I'm losing my mind towards the end here. 29. What's that? 34, 54, 58, 10. There's the Pidgeot. I knew I picked that card up. What else we got here? 42, 59, 72, 80, 90, 102. These are all in order, except you go there. You go there. 54 and 58. This stack has some crazy cards in it. All right, moving on from page 1. Snorlax reverse is huge. Almost got the Snorlax hollow, but it was pricey. I did not want to pick that one up for my buddy. Scyther reverse going in. Haunter is up next. 34 reverse. That was a nice pickup too. If I can knock out a lot of the banger or the more popular Pokemon quick while these numbers are still relatively kind of cheap, I'm gonna try that as best I can. Chris, I can check my actual bulk box if you. I probably have some non-hollows and maybe a couple of reverses, but I can check for you. Are you working on Fire Red Leaf Green? Still a ton of holes. Okay. Stop. Got 2 bangers to add to this page. Let's switch over to this. Because this card is just really cute. This is a good card. And then the second big one. Yeah, Chris, I can definitely see if I can help out with that. I think I still had a bag from you from one of those last binders I broke down, and it has your name on it somewhere in my closet. I don't think we ever squared up or anything on it. Sorry about that. I'm pretty sure I still have a bag for you in there. I'm going to laugh if it's still actually together. I don't even remember. It was just all just random artist cards. Charmander's Cubone is going to be probably expensive. The other Bulbasaur is going to be probably kind of expensive. Wartortle is going to be sick. I like that Wartortle card. I really want to get the pair. Ah, shit, I wasn't even done. I got the Clefairy, too. So Cubone, Caterpie, and Bulbasaur, and I have a pretty impressive page done there with the starters. Actually, this is now the closest page to being done. Magikarp to go. What are we missing? Card number 80 is going to go top right. The Yuka Slowpoke. Reverse, and then 2 more trainers. 90 and 102. 90 reverse. 96. I did recently also get the Clefable. Same show that I got the Dragon, the Ray from Dragon, the EX. This card, look at the head swirl. This might be one of my favorites in the set. All right, 1 of 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that where it was? I don't. That might be a duplicate. No, I think it was right above the mine, was it not? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was right above the mine. These must be 2 pairs of something else. Yeah, Chris, like that one of those collection binders from literally a year ago is whatever that bag was from. Backtrack, Fire Red Leaf Green. Okay shape. I'm probably, I'd say 40-ish% through. I can't wait for a full spread. A full page with these style reverses is going to be sick. Into Hidden. Oh, we got one more binder. This can go in there, and this can go in there. My random binder. This binder makes no sense, no rhyme or reason. Gifts, all sorts of things that I've just gotten over the years. Scyther has a Scyther page dedicated in here. A little smaller. There we go. There is just random stuff in this binder. Giovanni's, Persian cards, weird prisms that aren't actually licensed. A Neo Discovery Japanese pack that I ripped. Sizer EX was the hit card. I have that, I think it's in my closet, but it's in another pile. So that was the entire set pack right there. Squirtles, War Turtle cards, Blastoise. Can never have too many snakes. We got piles of snakes. I don't even know why I have half this stuff. Some of this was from my childhood collection, like all the Mews were. The first Ed Rockets. There's just cards that I liked from my childhood PC. Put them in here, and then other cards I've picked up over the years. Like, that's all childhood. Blastoise for sure. Not these. I just picked up Blastoise cards over the years that I like. It is the binder that just has pages of random stuff. That's got 2 swirls on it, so I thought it was cool. The Boss's Orders. Damage cards. That Zapdos, Rocket Zapdos is cooked. That one's all scratched up. I think that was from my childhood collection. Squirtle deck cards. Cooked Blaine's Moltres. Riolu's. Peruvian cards. Lucarios. More Lucarios. Probably Lucarios I can sell from trade for vintage. Some Coughings and Wheezing cards. We're starting to get into Scyther territory. VS cards I've bought and just thrown in here on the off chance I start it one day. I really need to pull this entire binder apart because it's just had stuff put in, pulled out. Fake cards, just because they've been given to me. This page is actually really cool. All my PC Scyther cards. Who Am I? The Hollow. What's that? Fun School. The Vending Scyther, I think, has a massive swirl on it down by its head right there. No, it's right there. That one I might pull out. Big swirl on the top right. Love that card. Have the hollow and the non-hollow. all the different prisms. Ruby and Sapphire, I just have multiple copies of it. I just like that card. Some Lugias, those are from my childhood collection. I had 2 Japanese ones. I need to throw that card. Actually, I'm running out of space in my base set binder. I'm going to throw both of these in my base set binder. The Cosmo Machamp and the Aero Electrode was from my childhood collection. Chris, your favorite binder yet? Yeah, the Quick Start box, Scyther, love that card. I'm telling you, I just got random cards and they're just all in this binder. I have the original sheet. This is from my childhood. Cards that people have gifted me, notes that people have gifted me. Every collection I've picked up over the years, I've always kept one card from it. And usually just throw it in this binder. Just as like a starting, like a remaining piece of somebody's childhood collection is just put up in here. Lucarios I probably need to sell. I like Lucario, but like a lot of these are just stupid money now where it just doesn't make sense to even have them if it can get me other stuff. This page was like a birthday present with a note from my buddy Yu. Just notes, little signatures. I think, yeah. The whole backside of this binder is gifts from people. So this is like the mini PC random binder of just stuff. They all have different sleeves. They're all just in random spots. This is the non-OCD binder where it doesn't matter where a card is or in what order. It's just the PC binder. Now I think we're done with binders. We did the Mewtwo. We did all of the EX era. I don't have any more cards out. We're done. That was every single card from the last 3 or 4 weeks. All the pickups, CollectACon, little collection buy, card shops. I've just been saving them all to do a live at some point, and life just keeps lifing. So that live just kept getting pushed back. But at the end of the day, it ended up making a really cool pile to flip through and spend a couple hours putting cards up instead of just getting 1 or 2 cards here and there and then throwing them in the binder. So appreciate everybody hanging out and chilling with me as I just did what I would do anyways and not be on camera. So I'd much rather do it and have some fun, talk with people, talk cards and talk art, talk everything sets. Anything else before I jump off, everybody? All right, well, I'm gonna bounce. It is 11:30 at night, so that was what, 2 hours? I went live at 9:15, so a little bit over 2 hours. Appreciate you chilling, Chris. Collect Quest. Appreciate you hanging out. Y'all ever DM me on Instagram? Love talking cards with everybody. Yeah, it was a good collection update. I want to do another one of like my vintage master set collection video, like my video that's got a ton of views. I want to do an update to that one. So with WotC, with EX Error, it might be like a 45-minute, hour-long update, just flipping through the binders. But I think that one's going to be cool too, just as like every 6 months or so, I should do a video of where I'm at with the collection to see how far I come when I go back and actually watch these videos in the future. Later, Chris. All right, later, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging again, and we will see you in the next one.